Rangers made a powerful statement in the Scottish Cup fourth round, comfortably beating Annan Athletic 5-0 at Ibrox to book their place in the next stage of Scotland's premier domestic knockout competition. New signing Bojan Miovski was the star of the show. The North Macedonian striker scored a hat-trick, including a penalty, to underline his importance to Rangers' title ambitions and cup push this season. The goals came in the 12th minute, opening the scoring with a clinical finish. 31st minute, heading in to double the lead, and 74th minute, from the penalty spot to complete his 3-goal haul. Miovski's performance was complemented by a goal from midfielder Kieran Dowell, who opened his Rangers account with a well-timed header early in the second half, and a spectacular 30-yard free kick from substitute Thelo Osgaard in the closing moments. Manager Danny Roll fielded a rotated Rangers 11, making 9 changes from his league lineup amid a congested fixture list. Among those introduced before the match was Andreas Skov Olsen, the Danish winger arriving on loan from Wolfsburg, presented to supporters ahead of kickoff. Additionally, promising Danish midfielder Tochi Chikwani came off the bench, and Belgian left-back Tor Ramens continued his fitness build-up. Despite an uneasy early performance from the hosts, Rangers ultimately pulled away with authority, showcasing both depth and attacking flair that bodes well for their journey through the competition. While Rangers' game brought a decisive outcome on Friday, January 16, 2026, the Scottish Cup weekend offers high-profile clashes for Celtic, Hearts, Hibernian and Aberdeen as they seek progression to the 5th round, last 16. Scheduled for Sunday, January 18, 5:30 p.m., at Rugby Park, Kilmarnock, Celtic travel to face 6th-tier outfit Auchinleck Talbot, a classic David versus Goliath fixture with real Scottish Cup romance. This tie has drawn considerable attention not just for the competitive gap. Talbot play in the West of Scotland Premier Division, 6 levels below Celtic's premiership status, but also for off-field drama. Several betting markets were suspended amid suspicions of irregular betting patterns, with firms cancelling bets and in-play markets disabled ahead of kickoff. Behind the scenes, Celtic players have publicly acknowledged the threat posed by facing a lower league giant killer. Defender Liam Scales said the draw against Talbot brought back memories of a shock cup exit for former Aberdeen teammate Darvel in 2023 and stressed that complacency must be avoided. Despite the build-up, most expert predictions and odds heavily favor Celtic, although Talbot enter the game unbeaten in much of their domestic league season and have progressed impressively through earlier Scottish Cup rounds. Hibernian and Heart of Midlothian also take to the field over the weekend. Hibernian face Dunfermline Athletic on Saturday, aiming to build on consistent domestic form and secure their place in the last 16. Hearts host Falkirk on Saturday, with the Edinburgh side looking to continue a strong run of results in the Scottish Cup and Premiership. Both clubs have seen solid league campaigns so far, with Hearts recently competing for higher spots in the Premiership and Hibs showing attacking promise. Their cup progress will be crucial for fans keen on silverware after several years without major trophies. On Sunday afternoon, Aberdeen, the defending Scottish Cup champions, host Raith Rovers at Pittodrie. Aberdeen's credentials in knockout football remain strong, and the Pittodrie tie offers an opportunity to defend their title in front of their home support. Progressing from this tie would set up an intriguing 5th-round program for the Dons. The Scottish Cup remains one of the most cherished competitions in Scottish football, blending the predictable might of old firm favourites with the dramatic potential for giant killing. Rangers and Celtic alone have dominated much of Scottish football's history, but the Cup's magic often lies in the narrative of the underdog. This season, with Celtic heading to a small West of Scotland club and Rangers flexing their depth against lower league opposition, the competition highlights not just strength at the top but the inspiring reach of the tournament into communities across the country. For more updates, follow, share, like and subscribe to my channel.